In the bustling world of CONVA, a company renowned for its innovative approach and dynamic team, Bob, the finance head, encountered a rather mundane but time-consuming challenge. It was an ordinary Tuesday morning when Bob realized he needed to approve an invoice from Lexa, a service provider they had been collaborating with for some time. To ensure everything was in order, Bob decided to call Billy, the account manager responsible for overseeing transactions with Lexa. "Hey Billy, I approved an invoice from Lexa last night, but before I greenlight it for payment, there are a few details I need to clarify. Can you help me out?" Bob asked, hoping for a quick resolution. "Of course, Bob. What do you need to know?" Billy responded, ready to assist. As Billy provided the necessary information, it became evident to both of them that retrieving details from the invoice was not as straightforward as they had hoped. What was supposed to be a quick verification turned into a lengthy ordeal, consuming nearly half their day just to approve a single invoice. This inefficiency was unacceptable in a company that prided itself on agility and innovation. Recognizing the need for a change, Bob suggested, "Billy, let's not let this happen again. Can you set up a meeting with the IT services team? We need to find a way to streamline this process." Billy wasted no time and arranged a call with Roni, the lead of the IT services team, who was known for her ability to find tech solutions for operational hiccups. During the call, Bob and Billy shared their frustrations about the cumbersome invoice approval process. Roni listened intently, and after a moment of thought, proposed an innovative solution. "Why don't we develop a UI-driven application that leverages OpenAI's vision and LangChain technology? It could allow anyone in the company to fetch detailed information from any invoice by simply asking a question. Think of it as a digital assistant for your financial operations." The idea immediately struck a chord with Bob and Billy. Not only would it drastically reduce the time spent on invoice approvals, but it would also align perfectly with CONVA's ethos of leveraging cutting-edge technology to solve everyday problems. With the green light from Bob and an enthusiastic nod from Billy, Roni and her team set to work. Over the following weeks, Roni's team worked tirelessly, iterating on the design and functionality, ensuring the application was both user-friendly and robust. Finally, the day arrived when the new system was ready to be deployed. The launch was met with widespread acclaim within CONVA. The once tedious task of invoice approval became as simple as asking a question, with the AI-powered application providing answers in real time. Bob, Billy, and the rest of the CONVA team marveled at how a single technological innovation could so profoundly impact their daily operations.
Okay, all right. So the product has been developed here. You can see I'm just going to give you a quick demo before I actually show you guys the live development process. So I have an invoice I just uploaded here, and it is saying image has been uploaded successfully, converted successfully. And now I'll be going to ask this question: what is this invoice about? Or maybe I can just ask, who sent the invoice to whom? Maybe just one question I'll be going to ask. Okay. So that's it. Truly amazing. So if you see, okay, invoices addressed to this company. See, okay. Okay, so this is what we are going to develop in today's class, and just stay tuned with me for the entire video. I'll be just going to do the development very slowly, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the video, and hopefully you will actually able to customize it for your own like project, or maybe for your own like interest, right? So with that note, let's start with the development. All right, so hope you guys got the context what exactly we are going to solve here. So basically, hope you enjoyed the presentation or kind of a short animation I developed. Again, that animation also developed using AI, so I'll discuss those things maybe in some other video. So basically, here we are trying to actually develop a system which is going to get user input in the form of invoices. Like maybe I'll be going to consider JPEG or PNG files. So basically it will get the files like invoices like photocopy, and after that it will parse those file and save those information inside the memory, and then whatever question user is going to ask, it will take help from the OpenAI Vision library, OpenAI Vision Preview like library or module, and it will be able to generate the response. So that is what I'm actually trying to achieve, and all these things I'll try to actually do it with the help of Streamlit UI. So basically you can actually commercialize this application if you have an intention to actually do it. But again, if you know React, basically that could be more scalable, right? But our ultimate objective is actually to develop and deliver a system very fast. Okay, so that is why I believe Streamlit is actually going to work in this case. So basically we are going to solve every company's finance problem with the help of LangChain and OpenAI. And what problem we are going to solve, which I actually already discussed in the first part of the video. So let's go ahead with the next slide. So basically describe the problem. I describe already the problem. Now I'll be going to do the solution in part, and after that we'll just do the presentation of the solution. Okay, so let me minimize this thing, and let's start actually working on the thing. So basically I have two invoices, like one is actually a printed invoice and one is actually handwritten invoice. So I actually got this thing from somewhere. Okay, and let's try to start working on my code actually. Okay, so first thing first, we'll be going to just write main.py, right? And as I said, I'll be going to use Streamlit, LangChain, OpenAI. So basically one by one I'll be going to import all the necessary libraries, right? So let's try to do it one by one. Okay, so first thing first, what I'll be going to do, so import Streamlit as st, I believe. Okay, then what, then I'm just thinking what could be the other things. Yep, so maybe just hold on, then import just thinking what else I can import. So basically best64, because I'll be going to like encode and decode the images. So basically best64, then the LangChain modules from LangChain. Okay, so LangChain dot schema underscore, I think schema dot messages, right? Okay, so basically there are two things here, human messages and AI messages. So basically human message and another one maybe AI message. Okay, AI message, right? What else? Yeah, so I think OpenAI I need to import from LangChain dot OpenAI, import chat OpenAI. I believe that is the thing we have to do it. Okay, right? And next part will be actually going to start working on this thing. Okay, so first thing first, we'll be actually going to load the image. Okay, so basically let's try to actually load the image here. Okay, so just thinking how to actually load this image. Just hold on. Okay, so just thinking how actually can load this image. Okay, so basically let's try to do something like this. Okay, need to actually start an entry point of this application. So maybe I can just do if maybe converse, right? I'm just creating a like random state. Okay, initially just session state with the conversation history if it is does not exist. Okay, so if conversation if say TION conversation not in st dot session, where is that session state? Okay, then what is going to happen? So initialize the session state for conversion history if it does not exist. If there is no conversation history, so we'll be going to set. So st dot session state, then inside that we'll be going to write dot conversation equals to blank. Okay, now we'll be going to actually let's see what else. Okay, so up to this point everything is fine. So basically let's go ahead and create the main function def main. Okay, like this. Okay, and we'll be going to start writing this thing. So basically st dot title. Okay, so we'll be going to write so company name is actually CONVA. Okay, CONVA invoice processing invoice analysis system. You can analyze your invoice. Okay, then we'll be going to ask the user to upload the file. Okay, so maybe I can simply write upload underscore file. Okay, and it should be st dot file. It's file uploader, right? So maybe I can just write upload the invoice image. Okay, like this. Then then there will be a comma, and we'll be going to that what are the types are allowed. So maybe like this, and for the time being I'll just going to allow JPEG file. Okay, so basically you can do anything. Okay, done, right? Then what is actually going to happen if upload underscore file is, means if file is not none, means something is uploaded. Okay, not none, something like this. Okay, then image equals to image dot open, right? And we're just going to write okay, so I need to import PIL module. So basically pillow is a module. So basically what you have to do, from PIL import import image. Okay, and here we'll be going to open this file. Okay, right, all done, perfectly all right, right? And then what is going to happen, so we'll be just going to display the image actually, st dot image, right? And what we'll do, let me ask this thing, like, so it should be like st dot image is actually this variable image. Okay, so this image, and then maybe caption, maybe your uploaded invoice. Okay, right? And use column with, maybe I can just write true. Okay, and maybe just a notification s2 dot write. Okay, and there probably I can just simply write image uploaded successfully. So maybe invoice image uploaded successfully. Okay, so up to this point everything is done. So now what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and I can simply write if underscore name underscore equals to underscore main underscore, then we'll be going to call the main function, so like this. Okay, so now let's go ahead and run the terminal, and whatever I developed till now, we'll just try to go and check this thing. So streamlit, then run, then main dot py. Okay, so I executed this thing. Okay, so it came. So what we'll do now, we'll be going to upload the invoice here. So basically browse, and maybe it will be inside GitHub LLM, and it is part of 43. So maybe, so let's upload this thing. Okay, so invoice is loaded, invoice image uploaded successfully, right? So maybe 30% of the work is done, right? Okay, so now what is actually going to happen, we should actually read this image and do something now. Okay, so let's do that part now, because that is the ultimate thing, right? Because ultimate objective is actually to read the image, right? So once you read the image, then probably this will be more or less realistic. Okay, I mean read in the sense like just you upload the image, now you have to read the image, like, and after that you have to send the image back to OpenAI. Okay, so how to actually read that image, that is the most important part. Okay, so that we are going to actually do it now. Okay, all right, so basically what we'll do here, we'll be going to actually write a function. So basically maybe I can just write def encode image. Okay, and here we'll be going to pass this information, upload file. Okay, upload underscore file, right? So basically what is actually going to happen here, just hold on. Okay, so we have to actually encode this image, right? This is going to be very easy. So basically first you have to get the byte from the images. So image underscore bytes, image bytes. So it will be upload file dot get value. There is something called get value. Okay, like this, and then we have to convert that into base 64 image. How to actually get this thing? So it should be image bytes. Okay, and it will be actually like this. So basically base 64 dot b64 encode, right? This entire thing, right? And once these things are done, then we have to decode this thing, and that time I'll be going to use UTF-8, right? And we have to just pass this thing, return base 64 image. I think all done, right? Now this thing is generated, right? So basically we can just write encode image upload file. So b64 image, right? And once these things are here, maybe we can easily write st dot view success maybe can just write image converted successfully, right? Then let's test this thing now. Okay, browse this file. Okay, so it is saying that uploaded file has no value, get value. Okay. Okay, so it is saying get value is not there, so maybe I think I did a mistake, so it may be small. So yes, image converted successfully, right? So now once the image gets converted successfully, it should actually give you a like location where actually you should ask some question, right? So maybe we'll ask some question. So maybe how to actually give this place to the user. Just thinking, let me think. Okay. Okay, so maybe can just write user question equals to st dot, I believe it is going to be a text area, right? Okay, and there actually we have to ask some question, right? Means whatever user can ask, that we can ask here. Okay. What question the user can ask? So that is what I'm thinking. So think maybe label. I think this is not, text area is not required. So basically this is a very small area. I think text input is actually okay here. Text input, and ask anything related to the invoice. Okay, that is done. Okay, now what will happen? So basically if this thing is, if user like information and this thing is not pressed actually, so basically once this thing is done, so we'll be going to create something called submit underscore button equals to st dot button, right? And you see, and inside that we'll be just going to write submit, right? So I just created a submit button, and now what will happen, we'll be going to write if st dot no, not st, so basically if submit button and user input, so user question actually, if both of these things are not null, then it will actually go inside and generate the response, right? So basically what we'll do, let's ask some more question. So maybe let's see, maybe I think this part is not going to be handled here, because I think let's first focus on this thing. Okay, so let's create something called response, and it is going to get response. Okay, and how this is going to get the response? So this is get the response from two things. So basically G64 image, and we have to pass this user question, right? These two things, and after that we'll be going to write that thing. So basically now what we'll do, we'll be just going to write this thing, def get underscore response, so it should be G64 image and question variable, right? And like this and like this. Okay, So now the actual thing will be going to happen, the real magic. Okay, so real magic is actually going to get two things. So first of all, we'll be going to create a chain here, right? So basically chain equals to chat OpenAI will be going to create model equals to GPT-4, right? And then temperature is 0.0. So I just created this thing, and maybe can just write max tokens 1024, right? Okay, then now it will happen. Now I'll be going to create something called MSG equals to chain.invoke. So basically just write chain.invoke, and here the main thing is actually going to happen. So basically we'll be going to actually create a list actually, right? So like this. Okay, so first thing we'll write AI message is actually AI message, and what exactly AI is actually going to do, we'll write something like the AI message, and there I'll be going to write content. Okay, so content we'll be going to write something like this: you are a useful and intelligent bot who is very good at OCR from images of invoices if OCR related task such as getting insights from images of invoices, right? Okay, so I write this thing now. So basically it is done. So this part is done. Then actually I have to just write a comma, and the same thing I have to do. This is a list actually. So this is basically a list. So we can like something like this. Okay, then probably you have to write human message. So what exactly human is actually going to write? So basically again it is going to be something like this, right? So here the main part is started. So content is actually going to be a list again, right? So content is also a list here. So like this. Okay, so just hold on. So like this. Okay, inside the list there will be multiple dictionaries. So first dictionary is like this, and there will be a second dictionary. Okay, so like this, and there will be a second dictionary. Okay, so in the first dictionary what we're gonna write, so we'll be going to write something like type. Okay, so what type of things we'll be going to ask? So maybe text. And what text will be going to ask? So maybe text. And what is going to be asked? So this question. So question. Done. So this part is over. Now next thing, what is actually going to happen here? So again type. So basically this time type will be image URL, right? So we need to pass an image URL, right? So what URL is actually going to come, we'll see, but ultimately the type will be image URL. So image underscore URL. Okay, so I did a mistake here, so it should be GPT-4 hyphen vision hyphen preview, VISION hyphen preview, because we have to use GPT Pro Vision model. Okay, GPT Pro Vision preview, right? And I don't think I required temperature here. Okay, image URL. and then we have to pass the image URL, image underscore URL. So here a little bit magic we have to do, right? So basically f string, right? Then you have to write data. Okay, so data basically is going to be an image, right? So image, okay, which could be anything. So in my case it will be JPEG file, JPG, right? And the semicolon is a base 64 encoding, okay, like this. And how this will become, this will come from this variable b64 image, right? b64 image. I believe everything is done here, right? Okay, all done, right? So now what will happen, we'll be going to just return the message, okay, return msg.content. Okay, so that's it. I believe if I execute, this is going to generate the response. Okay, so response, I get it here, and after that what is going to happen, st.write, and we'll be just going to write the response. Okay, so there are other things also possible like handling session and everything, but I think I won't do that in this case because it is not required. So what I'll do, I'll just going to keep this thing like this. Okay, so everything is done. So my coding is completed. Hopefully everything is done. So what I did, I just created one function here just to encode the image, and one function is here just to get the response. And while doing the response, I'm using GPT Vision Pro. I'm just setting a context here, right? And context means just giving some information, and the question will be coming from this question, and this question means is actually this question, and this question means it is coming from here. So let's execute this thing. So what I'll do, I'll just try to refresh and then just click on this thing and then invoice. Okay, done. Now let's ask some question. Okay, so total, how many items are there? Okay, so first ask who sent this invoice. Okay, so basically I just did a mistake in the spelling again. So let's see, invoke, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so let's see, let's submit this thing again. Who sent the invoice, what it is getting. Okay, let's see, it's doing something, obviously it's taking some time. Okay, so see, the invoice was sent by P2 sample, which is listed at the top of the invoice. The address, details and everything is there. Okay, also this is saying this is sample invoice. Yeah, it's a sample invoice. Okay, but it's able to fetch everything. That is the important thing. So basically let's ask this question, what, when is the what when the, what is the invoice date, what is the invoice date. Let's ask this question. Okay, so second question, let's see, the invoice date is 11 February 2013, accurate. Okay, so maybe let's ask some more question. How many items are mentioned in the invoice? Okay, this is truly amazing. So GPT-4 vision preview model is doing an absolute job. So there are total 4 and it's able to get everything, right? So now let's 3 question I asked. Now let's ask some business question like related to price. Okay, which item has the maximum price? Okay, so let's see. Okay, the item is the maximum price valve 672 and quantity is 1. So basically yes, so value is 672 and quantity 1. So let's ask which item was like which item quantity was maximum. So probably ball. So which item has the maximum quantity in the invoice? Okay, let's see. So I'll be going to ask total 5 questions. 4 is done, all positive answer. So the item maximum quantity is ball, 12 pieces. So let's ask so something else. Okay, so let's ask about some penalty. If invoice is not charged, then what will happen? Okay, that is mentioned here, 1.5%, something like that. What is there any penalty if invoice not paid? So let's ask this question and see whether it is able to generate that as well or not. The invoice provided content section under important notes outline invoice. Yeah, that's truly amazing. Okay, so last thing, who signed the invoice? See, who signed the invoice? Let's see. Yes, the invoice signed by the someone whose name appears to be Rihanna. The name indicate next to the authorized signature at the bottom of the invoice. Truly amazing. So this is from the computer generated invoice, like kind of a like clear. Now let's try to do something magical with the handwritten invoices. Okay, so let's click on this thing. Okay, so invoice is generated. So if you see, it's an old invoice. I got it from internet. It's a handwritten invoice. So now let's ask some question like, okay, so what is this invoice? What is this invoice? Okay, so I ask like with the wrong English. Let's see whether it is able to understand or not. Hopefully it will be able to understand. So the invoice happens to be Mason retailer known for high-end grocery, wine, spirit. Okay, here are the items listed and the corresponding price. So something is also mentioned there, right? So it's able to get this information here, but not exactly correct because these letters are actually not properly formatted. But other than this thing, it is able to do it. So basically what is happening, see, you cannot even like understand what is written here, right? So basically, but still it is able to understand, but I don't know how it is understand. Okay, yeah, but it's able to actually calculate the price 258. So okay, no, it's 2118, but it is saying 258. 685636. Okay, 56 JJ sitcom. So something is actually not clear. So basically, if your handwritten texts are correct, then probably it will be able to do. So let's try to do with some other invoice. So I have some other invoices as well. So let me actually try to do it with some other invoice. So maybe just hold on. I have some more invoices. Just hold on. Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, come. I have something in my desktop. Yes, so basically, okay, let's try to actually do this thing. Yes, so this is a handwritten invoice. It is actually a very old invoice, 1985. Let's ask. Okay, let's ask this thing. Yes, the image restaurant is likely an Indian restaurant given the names here. Okay, so Gazebo restaurant, yes, it's able to do it. Okay, so everything is fine. Roti, dal makhni, Sahi Paneer, all prices are actually fine. And even it is saying that roti has a 9 quantity. And the price is also giving 4.50 and everything. Right? So 5 rupees, Dal Makhni is 5 rupees, Sahi Paneer is 8 rupees. Okay, truly amazing. Okay, so I believe these things are working really nice, and that's it. That is the development we actually develop for the company, fictitious company CONVA. So basically, if you're working for some financial company, or if you're actually going to start your freelance career, so maybe you can actually post all this sort of project for your CV actually. So whenever your client actually finds your CV, if they sees this sort of like project is mentioned over there, definitely they will be interested actually to have a discussion with you. And this sort of things I'm actually doing just to help you guys to understand what are the different areas of the what are the different aspects of development actually you can start with this LangChain and OpenAI, right? So we're just targeting LangChain and OpenAI, but in the market there are other tools are available, Llama Index, like Gemini, Mistral. Okay, so there are lots of things are available. So I believe this is a tutorial 43. So hopefully in the upcoming days I'll be going to start new series with some other tools and orchestration framework and other LLMs, right? So my first objective is actually to give you guys kind of a look and feel of how the real project is actually looks like when you start working as your like career as a AI analyst or AI engineer or something similar, right? So I believe you guys will now get up to the speed with this sort of tutorials and videos, right? So I'm amazed by this OpenAI GPT-4 vision model. It is able to predict or identify everything 100% with 100% accuracy, but sometimes due to some handwriting handwritings are distorted or noises are there, it is not able to do it, but we can accept that because it's still in the very like early stage, and hopefully they will evolve this thing in future, right? So with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the tutorial over here. But guys, please try to let me know how you guys are finding this videos and how you guys are actually feeling the tutorial, whether it is really helping you or if you think something could be done in a better way. Just let me know. I'm always open for feedback and open for bringing the best quality content for all of you. So if you guys have something which you want me to add in the video, I'll try to do it, but from my side it's a personal request. Guys, please try to subscribe to our channel if somebody is watching our videos for the first time, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Your one subscription is actually going to give lot of glory, lot of motivation to our life, and this will help us to actually come back harder with more strong and quality content. So it's a request, please try to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos on LangChain and OpenAI and other artificial intelligence topic on regular basis. Okay, so with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video here. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.